What's going on, guys? It's Dude from Ukraine. Welcome back to KaoshKraft episode number 6. Now, I'm very excited about this episode. I'm starting in a new area now. I'm not ditching the previous area. That area is really awesome. I put a lot of work into it, but this area is, I think, even better. So I'm gonna keep working on the other one, but I'm gonna start something fresh right here. And I did start by building a simple starter house. It looks a little more than simple, but it is a simple modern house, and I'm gonna be working with you guys on it today as well. But yeah, I'm really excited because this area, I think it looks really awesome. It's kind of like dream come true. It's kind of like, you know, like you see it, love at first sight type of thing. That's what it is for me. I really like the biome here, the mountains, the hills, the way it's shaped, the different colors and trees and stuff like that. I don't know, for some reason I just like fell in love with it. There's like horses and donkeys running around, and yeah, I think it's really cool, and I'm really excited about it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this new area. I will continue working on the previous one as well. So yeah, I do want to mention that I'm doing a voiceover right now because my audio did screw up for some reason, but yeah, check it out. So you can see right there, that huge mountain I think looks freaking awesome. It's weird. First of all, like, it's shaped weirdly and awkwardly kind of, but I love it. I love building, as you guys know, modern in-cave homes. I love using the natural environment and building something out of it, and that's like perfect. I think I'm gonna put my main house over there, and it's gonna be on different levels. I already kind of jumped around this mountain, and which was really difficult because there's not like an easy way to get up there. And I already planned out how my house is gonna look, but as you can see, this area looks really cool too. It looks a little plain, you know, with just the stone there, and as you can see, some of the areas here does not like grow grass, which I think is cool because it doesn't make everything green. I added these trees here as well. I think they add really cool, like, park looking, you know, natural area. So I'm gonna like somehow put some benches down and stuff like that, make it all natural. I don't want to put this temple, I wanted to build some kind of like area for the portal, but I didn't want to put it into a some kind of building, so I want to keep it outside. And as you can see, there's a cool area there. I already kind of planned like a shopping area there or something like that. I don't know, I just have a lot of crazy awesome, I think, ideas running through my head, and I will be recording all this and showing you guys on camera how I build this, because I usually kind of build it and kind of show you guys, but this time I'm going to show you guys while building. And yeah, I'm really excited for it. I love the shapes of this biome. There's some desert over there. There's a the white tree biome over there. I forgot what they're called. As you can see, there's some horses down there. There's cool horses. There's different types of colors horses. There's like polka dotted ones. There's like spotted ones. There's just a ton of different cool stuff that I really like about this area, and a lot of areas where I can build inside modern home, or like in-cave modern homes, so like, or mountain homes type of things, and use the natural environment, which I really like because that gives you so much more freedom to do things. Also, just a little more different, different from a whoa. Yeah, that freaked me out when I first was playing. That freaked the heck out of me. I was like, what? And then I was kind of pissed because, you know, it messes up my biome. But in a way, I actually kind of like it because this kind of gave me some ideas what I can do with this as well. So I filled it in just like a little bit. But yeah, creepers have been a really big problem around this area and this episode. So there's going to be a few other things where I'm going to have to deal with. But the lava thing over there is pretty cool, so I could build something with that. I like how it adds a little bit of light down there. I don't know, I think this just whole area works out really nicely, and I really enjoyed it. And then, as you can see, there is my house. I think it looks pretty awesome. And as you can see, there's the Enderman. We're having kind of like an eye contact staring right now. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? And he got pissed. I was winning. He blinked, and I was like, "Bro, you lost." And then he got pissed, and I was like, "Hey, back up." And then he's like, "Oh, okay. You know, we're cool. Yeah." So now I'm about to show you guys my house. You know, check it out. MTV Cribs, this stuff. And then, look what happens. Three. Third charm is, you know, boom. I died. That sucks. Enderman was just not a nice guy. But anyways, so check it out. there's my house. I think it looks freaking awesome so far. It I wasn't even planning to do something like this. I was planning to build like a little shack type of thing so I can just store my stuff. And then for some reason I was like, well, I'm gonna build a couple more rooms, and then this thing came out. And actually it looks bigger than it actually is. Like this gives you like an idea of like, wow, this is gonna be a mansion. I really like the stairs too. I don't know. For some reason the color combination works for me. I really like the orange wood acacia. I think it looks really cool. Because it's a little different. I've never used it before. I'm so used to using spruce wood and like quartz or something like that. But as you can see, I went with kind of like a curved roof a little bit, little slanted roof. It's a little different. I didn't want to go all flat. I wanted to do something different. And then I also went with ice. Now, I haven't been using ice that much in my builds. And, recently I was like, hey, I'll try it out. I'm kind of getting tired of just using glass. And ice, I think, looks pretty cool. So that wall does look a little bit plain. I might have to add something to it. I did add those pillars to kind of hold up the building so it looks a little more natural. But the wall does look, or that side of the house does look a little bit plain. Now, as you can see, when we walk in here, I had some lights down here. I had to put them down a little bit because the ice kept melting. That's one annoying thing with ice, is that it keeps melting. I want to put glowstone everywhere, or not everywhere, in certain places, and the ice just keeps melting. Also added that ceiling, window, roof type of thing. I forgot what they call skylights. Yeah, skylights. I think they just bring in some light a little bit, because this house is a little bit dark because, there's not a lot of place I can put lighting sources. But yeah, so I added those, and I really like how you can kind of see this. This is kind of like an entrance area. It's kind of epic, and then you kind of walk in and it's like, oh hey, it's a small house. But it's nice. It's nice and cozy. There's a kitchen here. I added a chest there. That chest was just kind of random. And I was like, hey, that works. I can access through the kitchen. I can access it through the bedroom. So it like all worked out perfectly fine. And I didn't show you guys the build because I was kind of like, I don't know, when I build stuff, I just kind of go ape and just kind of like build, and then change things around. And I just wanted to have something here so I can store my stuff before I kind of started recording on this area. But we will be working on this house together, finishing it up and stuff like that. We're going to be doing interior. As you can see, I'm adding a couple little pots, and I didn't really have any flowers with me. I think they were in the chest. I didn't realize that at first when I was playing. But yeah, we're going to be adding some interior design. We're going to be adding a couple other things. And today we're going to be actually adding a bathroom because I realized, well, we have a kitchen, we have a bedroom. We don't really have a living room. I don't find a living room necessary exactly in this house. We could add one. There's plenty of places. That's the nice thing about homes like this. I can add different levels because it's on the mountain. I can add like another room on the side or something like that and have an entrance that way. So I could add a living room, but I don't think I will. I like the coziness of this house, even though it looks huge from the outside. If somebody walks up to it and they're like, wow, this is going to be a huge house, and then walk in, it's like, that was an illusion. So yeah, I think I'm going to put the stairs right there. That was kind of like the perfect place. I thought about maybe putting some ladder somewhere, or maybe drilling like a hole somewhere and then having like a ladder to the bathroom. And I was like, this is a nice house. I want to keep going with it. And, I'm just going to add some stairs and stuff like that. Didn't really know what I was doing actually at first. I was kind of just randomly working on it. I'm going to fast forward this part a little bit just because it's a little longer. Plus, since I lost the audio, it probably wouldn't make sense to keep the full footage at the full speed, because also this whole video was like 50 minutes because I just kept changing things and stuff like that. But as you can see, I'm just kind of going back and forth getting material. But the idea of the house was just pretty much, I wanted to add these stairs that were leading to the downstairs of the house a little bit. That's where I was going to add the bathroom, and that's where I ended up adding it. And at the end, I think it turned out pretty good. You guys will see that. But it was definitely like a little bit of a project because I didn't know what I was doing. I was kind of like just trying out things, and on the video, since I'm not used to recording and building at the same time, I was kind of like quiet at sometimes. So yeah, I kind of like was gonna fast forward some of the parts anyways. And as you can see, that's what I like about modern cave houses and modern mountain houses. It doesn't have to be modern, it really can be any house. But as you can see, I have the main structure all around the mountain. But then I also have something like this, which is nice. So I have this mountain where I can dig into it, and then I can have a little bit more room. So I don't have to add like another room or like a little shape on the outside of the house. I can go inside and kind of keep it all in the same kind of, you know, somewhat shape or whatever, and have something like this. As you can see, I was planning to make a small bathroom, but in the end it turned out a little bit kind of bigger than I expected. I did keep digging it out, and it kept getting bigger and bigger, and I was like, yeah, I should probably stop. And I liked the way I used the materials too. I was planning to use more ice, to have some windows in the bathroom, but then again, with the lighting situation, putting glowstone and stuff like that, I didn't really want to use torches in this house. I don't mind torches personally. I don't think they really affected anything much. I prefer glowstone. I think it looks a little bit better. But as you can see, that's what I kind of came up with. Kind of followed this design. I made the front wall, as you can see, with the little brown design there, a little bit different, so it didn't all blend in. Kind of followed the same pattern here with the columns and stuff, but I didn't want it all to just completely 100% blend in. So I went with this design, and kind of orange on the sides, and then brown, which is the spruce wood, in the middle. So it's a little bit different. Then I kind of finished up the stairs. I was like, well, I gotta kind of get up there somehow because I needed more materials. I kept running out of stuff, and as you can see, I'm very, very not efficient because you can see I keep chopping things down and I don't go down and pick it up. Part of it is because I'm lazy. I don't want to go down and pick it up. Part of it is that if I go down, I'll have to build myself back up and stuff like that. It just takes a little bit more time away. So I was like, yeah, I'll sacrifice a few, you know, pieces of spruce wood, which kind of, you know, I kind of lost that time, and then I had to go back later and get that later on. But well, my goal here was just to add some lighting into this area. I just kind of put some fence and some glowstone. Very simple, nothing, you know, fancy, kind of just very simple, basic. This is where I'm going to build a shower. This is where I'm going to put the toilet right there. And behind me, as you can see where the cauldron is, I'm going to put 2 sinks over there. And I thought about putting bushes, but for some reason it didn't really look good to me. Yeah, so that didn't really look good to me. So I decided to pass on that. And then, you know, the shower didn't work out as well 100% at first. But then, you know, I started working things. As you can see, I put things down, have an idea in my head. That's kind of how my building process goes. I don't really pre-plan much. That might be like a downside to me, I guess. It would probably help out a lot if I just built it or like built it on like a, you know, creative world or something like that, and had an idea what I was doing. But I don't personally like doing that for some reason. I personally just kind of go at it, kind of have an idea in mind, and just kind of evolve it throughout the build. So that's why the build here is actually a little bit longer than I expected. The house itself took me about, I don't even know. I played like 2 hours at first, and then another 2 to 3 hours. So it took me quite some time to do it, and that's because like I had a general idea in mind, but I didn't have 100% what I wanted to do in mind. Like the roof, I didn't know what I was doing with it. I was just like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna make it slanted. So I did that. With this, I thought this turned out really nice. I needed some kind of staircase that, you know, so it didn't just like float there, and there was some kind of, you know, railing system or something like that, just so you don't easily fall off. You know, that doesn't 100% do that for you, but you know, it kind of did the trick. And as you can see, I kind of screwed up at first. Didn't realize what I was doing, that it didn't really connect. So I had to redo that a little bit and then kind of come up with another design. That's what I was talking about. If I pre-planned this, I probably, you know, would have done this a lot quicker. But like I said, I kind of have ideas running through my head, and then more ideas come later and more ideas come later. Once I see one thing, it's like, oh, you know, it could be better this way. That's kind of how I build things. I wonder how you guys build things. Let me know in the comments below, like if you pre-plan, if you know, just kind of go at it and just build it. Yeah, by the way, check out the KaoshKraft fan server. I'll post the links in the description. It's free to join. It's awesome. There's so many cool builds on there, and you can play with a lot of cool people. The mods are really nice, and also like I play on it sometimes. I've been bad at it lately, but I'm planning to play on it a little bit more. And then I know Biggs gets on it. Pretty much everybody on the server I think gets on it pretty often. I think I might be the less active one on there, but I'm planning to get better at that and actually get on it more often. So to play with you guys, and also just to play in a server and then just join the community, because that server is made for like the fans of KaoshKraft, but I think it's cool to play with us as well, like all together, just because you guys support our channels and watch our videos, and it's fun playing with you guys. So yeah, I think I logged on to it last night. I played with some guys, just chatted and stuff like that. I didn't really build anything. Just kind of flew around, looked at some builds, and checked out some houses. Some people asked me to check out their houses, and like I said, I'm not perfect or anything like that at building. So there's a lot of people on there, like Alpha or Singo or like a couple other guys. Like they built some crazy stuff. Like I'm telling you, I was like, oh my god, I don't even know if I could build something like that. But yeah, check out the fan server. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so continuing with this, eventually, as you can see, I evolved the rail a little bit. One design didn't work out. I wanted to keep following the same design that I started at the top, but it just didn't work out. So I kind of changed it up a little bit, and in the end, I think it worked out. I kind of kept falling down, and I had to keep going up and down to like look what it looked like, because it was really difficult. Keep going, because it's on the mountain. It makes it really difficult to figure out what to do with that. I started adding glowstone. As you can see, it's melted a few times, so I had to make it lower and lower. And yeah, and I kind of wanted to keep the house. As you can see, I keep filling in those gaps with spruce wood, because I didn't want to leave the stone. It just looked really weird. I kind of wanted to continue with that design there. And yeah, so this house actually has a really nice sunset. I've been like kind of looking at it, turning around. I mean, it looks really cool. If you're in the right room or in the right area, it's gonna look pretty cool. I actually died here as well. I had to pause the video to pick up all my stuff because the skeleton killed me. Came out of nowhere. I don't really have any more armor because I keep dying. So if you guys watched that episode of us going killing the dragon, probably maybe the coolest one I've ever seen, maybe or at least the most unique, I think, because we all literally died within we just went through the portal and just literally all died. It was terrible. We lost so much nice armor, weapons, just everything was lost. I spent so much time getting some of that armor, and then we all died. I was like, no. Part of me was kind of just crying inside. It's like, no. I spent so much time getting all that XP. But it was fun. It's a really cool episode. If you guys want to watch it, just make sure you check it out. And check out everyone's perspectives. Now, as you can see, I keep going with the bathroom. I did come up with a few things. At first, I didn't know. I was wanting to put the sugar canes down, but they weren't going down. I was like, what is going on? I'm so confused. And then I realized that they need a water source, so started adding the water source. And yeah, I don't know, I just started slowly progressing, and I was like, yeah, I'll add another one. I think it'll look good. And that's kind of like a divider for the bathroom, because I was thinking I don't want to have an open room. I want to have some kind of divider between the toilet and stuff like that. So I decided, add sugar canes. I think they look good. I've seen it in a few other builds. People use sugar canes, and they actually turn out really nice. So added those there. Now I'm trying to add the shower head, which I didn't really know exactly what I wanted of that. But I kind of figured it out. I think I still need to add a lever to make it look like the shower head. But it's just kind of like a simple bathroom. But it did actually, I feel like this bathroom might have taken a little longer than the actual house. Not the actual house, but some parts of the house. This bathroom actually took quite a bit of time. But it was fun. I think it turned out really nice. Definitely I think in the end flows really nicely. I wasn't planning to do that, and I think it ended up looking good. And then, like I said, I tried bushes again. It just, I don't know, for some reason it didn't look good for me. I think they look okay right there, but I don't know, I kind of wanted to fill up that corner, and I tried a little plant, but I don't know, it just didn't, for some reason it looked a little awkward. So I just decided to add some sugar canes again, and I thought that would look really nice. And I added the sugar canes, and adding that like that, not too tall. I think looked okay. Again, like I can always change it. If you guys have any suggestions about any of the builds, and if I'm still working on like the house like I am now, make sure you leave a comment below, suggest it. I would love to hear your suggestions, or comments or anything like that. And even I'll take them in consideration and maybe even add them to my build, which is cool because this is like, this is a like my LP. Obviously, I'm playing it, but you guys are the viewers. You still participate, by watching the videos and stuff like that. So I would love you guys to participate and tell me your opinions and stuff like that. It would be cool for sure. So I added those moving water. I don't even know if that looks good or not, but to me it looked good at the time. It just looked really boring at first, and I just like, yeah, I'll add some water in there, get a little bit of design going. It's like, no, you're not killing me, spider. I've died so many times while building all of this. I was like, you are not killing me. Yeah, I just continue kind of adding some glowstone, some little accents, I guess, around the house, adding some lights, finishing some of the pillars and stuff like that, just to make sure everything continued to look smooth. For some reason, it bothered me when like the pillar didn't touch the ground and it wasn't the last thing. Like if there's a piece of dirt behind underneath it, for some reason that bothered me. So I got rid of that, and I fixed a couple water see-through glitches kind of thing. It's not a glitch, but it was showing up, so I kind of went back and fixed that a little bit. And then I actually needed some more supplies and stuff like that after checking the rest of the house and falling down a couple of times down there. I went up to get some more materials, and something really funny happened because I was just, surprised. I was like, I just need some materials, gonna do my thing, and here comes the boom. I was actually kind of confused. I didn't really look at my hearts. I didn't realize I was at 1.5 hearts. But I just heard the boom.
Alright guys, so as you can see, I finished the bathroom. Well, you kind of can see it. As you can see, I'm just trying to show you that design that I made. I think it looks pretty cool. I definitely really like that orange wood. What's it called? Acacia wood. I really like it. I think if you use it with proper materials, which I think the dark wood or like maybe some kind of lighter color, like maybe quartz or something like that, if you use it with that, I think it can actually turn out really nice, and I think I really like it. I'm so used to using like spruce wood and stuff like that. I decided to add this just because my biome is full of these trees. But yeah, as you can see, there's the little design here. It goes like 6 blocks, and then it gets that little piece here, and then 6 blocks. Same thing here. And then right here I did the same thing, but since you can't really go up because that would have been awkward, I did it this way. So then it actually goes up this way, and it goes down this way. So it's a little backwards, but I think it works out really nicely. Besides that little part there, I think I need to fix that because I keep always falling down right there. So I might need to fix this little part here. Maybe add like, I don't know, I'm gonna add something there. But once you come down here, you have this little area here. I added a couple bushes there, glowstone right there to light it up. I think this looks okay. Might change that a little bit later, but there's a little ice piece here just to kind of open things up a little bit. And you come into the nice bathroom. I think I really actually like this bathroom. I think it turned out really nice. It's huge for what the house is, but I don't know, I just had a lot of room to work with, so I added this nice bathroom here. Kind of kept the same design all around the walls. Besides that, I didn't want to make it all blend in, so I kept that there. Added some glowstone, added a nice shower here. I need to add a lever right there to make it look like it's coming out of there. Glass panes blocking, so you're taking a shower. It's nice and warm. So yeah, I gotta add some water in these sinks, so there's gonna be 2 sinks there. I will add a painting, I believe, up here to make it look a little bit more nicer. Toilets right here, it's very simple. It's kind of like modern. You should sit down, flush. I'm not add a paper in here, so it looks like toilet paper. There's the what are they called? Forgot what they're called. Sugarcane, yeah. So sugarcane is right there. I thought that's a nice kind of divider for the room, and I also added some nice design to it as well. So I thought that looked pretty cool. And yeah, that's the bathroom. It took a while to build just because I had to dig it out, kind of plan it out. This was a little bit annoying to do as well. Added the roof here, kind of followed the same roof design with all the other roofs. Kind of goes up a little bit. I wanted to keep this the same. I need to do something with this entrance right here. I think I'm gonna actually get rid of that, get rid of this, and I'm gonna place some half slabs.
So yeah, guys, we're gonna eat some food. Nom 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 nom. That was delicious. But yeah, so I'm very pleased with the house so far. I'm very excited to what's about to come in this new area. I think it all is turning out really nice so far, and I'm very excited to what's, you know, what I'm gonna build next, and hopefully you guys are as well. And I really appreciate you guys' support, you know, commenting, rating, and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to share with your friends, hit the like button, and if you enjoyed the content, please hit the subscribe button to get notified when I have a new video up. Now, I will be doing some more of obviously KaoshKraft, you know, Blitz survival games and things like that. If you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. But yeah, that's it, guys. In the next episode, we're gonna finish the house. I'm gonna do the interior design, gonna do that exterior a little bit, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. There's me. Bye.